name is David. I am from Melbourne, Australia. I am 40 years old on the autism spectrum with speech difficulties. This is going to be my first official futurist video upload on Aspie with attitude. And now, what I mean by futurist is thinking and having speculations about changing human society through technological changes in decades that we may face. And I'd like to talk about for this video upload this idea that has been around for over 100 years, how households in the 21st century to have robots present in our homes. And we're just talking about humanoid type, and I'm going to give you some examples in pop culture. And we're looking back in the 1960s when an animated sitcom, The Jetsons, had featured a family robot named Rosie. While the family were out, it's been portrayed in the cartoon that Rosie would stay at home, taking care of her daily chores like cleaning, vacuuming, without any ounce of stress that we experience today. And also, have you seen the 1999 film called Bicentennial Man, starring the late Robin Williams? And it's not to be confused with a famous British songwriter called Robbie Williams. I'm talking about Robin Williams, who had died back in 2014. And also, have you seen the 2004 film called I, Robot, starring Will Smith? And also, appearing in all 9 episodes of Star Wars, I could never forget C-3PO, this human-cyborg relations, and never to forget his companion R2-D2, that astro droid from Star Wars. And here comes some good news though, and I'm talking about a company called Honda Robotics. They had been developing a robot called Asimo, and here's like our real life C-3PO that is still in development since I've uploaded this video on February 2020. And Asimo is named after a science fiction author gone by the name of Issac Asimov, who wrote a novel called I, Robot. Not only that, Issac Asimov wrote the novel I, Robot back in the 1950s. He also wrote the 3 laws in robotics, and I'm going to tell you all the 3 laws. Law number 1. A robot may not injure a human being through inaction, allow a human to come to harm. Law number 2. A robot must obey orders given by humans except for orders that may conflict with law number 1 or the first law. And law number 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection do not conflict with law number 1 or law number 2, and those will be the laws that the Asimo robot must follow before this gets into mass production and to be put on the market. And now, once the Asimo robots eventually come to the market, could this benefit people who are on the autism spectrum? And is it the future of people on the autism spectrum without social interactions could own an Asimo robot? And once the Asimo robots become available and put on the market, this could actually benefit people on the autism spectrum. It just happens that I have a feeling that people who are autistic would benefit from owning an Asimo the same way that most people on the spectrum own pets like cats and dogs and birds. And now, even my human brain has evolved to interact with such artificial intelligence like that Asimo robot that I'm telling you about. And this would be a dream machine for autistics who are also non-verbal. And will autism be a natural evolution ready to interact with such artificial intelligence like this Asimo robot that Honda Robotics is developing? And this could be the next stage in development of a Asimo robot before it gets on the market. And how is it programmed to interact with an autistic human being? and how may they help autistics who require special assistance. And I'm talking about if people on the autism spectrum aren't social, can they interact with the Asimo robots perhaps? And could it interpret the body language and the facial language from an autistic person who happens to be non-verbal? And since I said, like before, this YouTube video was uploaded on February 2020, and I would like you to leave a comment now, since this is just could be something brand new for the future, that the Honda Asimo looks amazing, and there's just too much questions and speculations, and just so much questions to ask. And I would encourage other autistic YouTube creators to embrace this next step in technological changes, and I believe that the Honda Asimo could benefit nearly everybody who are on the autism spectrum. And also, before I go, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to use the notification bell to keep up to date with Aspie with Attitude. And since this sounds so amazing for the worldwide autistic community, please share my video around to spread the word about this Asimo robot. And this is what that video is about. And I will probably go for 400 subscribers after all, since that I've got another video to do before I get to my 100th episode. And I'd like to thank R4 Aspie for sharing this around Twitter, since I only got 391 subscribers at the time when this video was filmed. The future we dreamed of is near. Autism robotic interactions could be the last part of developing the Honda Asimo robot before it hits mass production and gets on the market. And before I like to sign off though, always do the fidget spin nose trick at the end. I'd like to say thanks for watching, thanks for listening to Aspie with Attitude. Since it's just so amazing that these inventions could become a reality, I'd like to say peace and respect. See you next time.